Click's next comment because they've literally written a book. We'll break it down after I read it because what the hell. You don't know what causes these symptoms in others. There are symptoms of tons of conditions. This is why EDS is so hard to diagnose, and yes, it could be a very common anxiety disorder called hypochondria as well. I understand what you're trying to do. Clearly not. My sister has HEDS, my mother and cousin has it too. I have symptoms of it, as does my mother and sister, but we don't officially have a diagnosis, basically. Yes, constantly being turned away and brushed off is upsetting as hell, but it isn't safe to tell people, desperate people, you aren't part of their viewer's medical team, so you shouldn't be telling them they have EDS. Where exactly in this video did I do that? It might not. Look up how hypochondria happens. In part, things like this video. Look up connective tissue disorders. They all have these symptoms. You could be genuinely leading down a harder path to answers. That last little blurb or even the entire video. My understanding of your comment is because you can't get diagnosed and I'm diagnosed, you're just in a bad mood and taking it out on me, basically. Are you okay? Where exactly in that video did I say, if you have these symptoms, you have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, you have a connective tissue disorder? I didn't, did I? No. I said symptoms I didn't realise were Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So let's correct that little bit. Secondly, as far as I'm concerned, hypochondria doesn't cause your joints to dislocate. Cool. Like, I'm sorry you can't get diagnosed, but it's absolutely not okay and it's not acceptable to leave that comment on someone's video because you don't like their content. If someone wants to look at that content and then self-diagnose themselves, then that's their choice. It's not up to me. I'm not leading people down a harder path to be diagnosed. That's just ridiculous. Like, what the hell? So basically, with this comment, you're basically saying that absolutely every chronic illness creator on this app and on YouTube and on social media in general should not be posting videos about their health problems to raise awareness on them, because that's what that was. It was an awareness post. So as far as you're concerned, people shouldn't be doing that. Well, okay then. Block them. Move on with your life. There's no need to be rude to people. Also, thank you for alluding to the fact that I'm a hypochondriac. I have all my diagnoses. I didn't think you got these if you were a hypochondriac. I had major reconstructive surgery on things. So yeah, you're also not a doctor. You're also not my medical professional. You're not anybody else's medical professional. If you don't like the content, you can block me. Yeah? Because as far as I'm aware, you're not the one making content who then gets messages of people saying they've showed their doctors your content and then they've been for assessments and ended up diagnosed with a condition that they didn't know they had. That's not what you're doing, as far as I can tell. You're just trying to nitpick and pull things apart and be rude. So yeah, after tons of comments like that on YouTube and people misreading EDS for an eating disorder and telling me I'm not thin enough for an eating disorder, I'm not posting on there anymore. People are foul. People are rude. People don't get it, don't read things and then leave comments like that because they've not read things properly. Basically. Thank you to everyone who did subscribe though, but I will be deleting all my content off there because of those kind of comments. Like, read things before you comment.